Let's bring in our Danielle Savoni with our first look at the weather. Fair enough. You have to be careful on those waterways and even on the riverbanks, but temperatures are starting to rebound.
The temperatures are rebounding, but we're going to add a little more water to that. So it's something to be cautious about this week if you're heading down to basically hang out by the water. And I will say that tomorrow's not really the nicest day for that anyway, because while we're looking at warmer temperatures, it will be pretty unstable tomorrow. Today was beautiful though. Winds relatively calm. Right now, just a gust around 31 kilometers per hour at the airport. So it's a little breezy, 22 degrees, which is our daytime high, so a little above normal. Your 24-hour forecast is brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. Find more than what you're expecting at Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. For the overnight, clouds increasing. It'll be a mainly cloudy morning, and then by the afternoon, especially after 3 p.m., we get into the risks of showers and thunderstorms, and we have a pretty good chance of that. More details in your long-range forecast coming up.
That's a great pick. Always gotta love the Shania. Now, Stampede far off when it comes to weather, but right now, a little thunderstorm action.
Yeah, in the north end, we have a little weak thunderstorm passing through in Calgary. So it's one of those days. We're not looking at severe potential for today, but we are looking at the potential for some thunderstorms here and there. And we have one in the north end right now. Okay, temperatures right where they should be, pretty much. 21 downtown, 22 at the airport, 20 in Bragg Creek, and 22 in Strathmore. Get your daily dose of greens at Serenity Golf Club, just 20 minutes east of Calgary. Okay, bigger picture here. A lot of 20s going on, but you can see warmer temperatures in the far southeast corner as per usual. 24 degrees in Medicine Hat and Milk River and Lethbridge right now. Winds in southern Alberta have been relatively calm for today, just a little breezy at times. The sun has been out in most communities, so it's a really nice day, to have after all that rain and instability. All right, here's that flow that we're looking at, more of a zonal flow, and we're on the south side of the jet stream. So for much of this week, temperatures will be similar to today. The difference is tomorrow we'll see a lot more cloud cover, and we have more potential for thunderstorm activity in Calgary and areas along the QE2. I'm going to show you that in the future casts here. But first, we'll focus on what's happening. So we have the thunderstorm development, and it's starting to creep down the foothills. So we've just had one pop up in Calgary, and it could even head a little further south as well. Just to show you Calgary and the north end and what we're looking at here. Again, no hail with this. A bit of a downpour, but it's brief and short-lived, and there's a little bit of lightning associated with this as well. It's a quick mover. It will be out of the way, but there could be more behind that. So we have basically the potential of getting any sort of thunderstorm activity right up until 1 in the morning. Not sure if you heard the midnight rain last night, but that's the potential again as we head in through the next little bit here. Then let's fast forward to tomorrow morning. Mainly cloudy. There may be some sunny breaks, but not much expected. And then by the afternoon, this. Now, for tomorrow, because it will be more unstable than today, some of these could come with some hail. We could reach a more severe criteria when we're looking at thunderstorm activity, especially as they track east of Highway 2 and QE2. So I will keep my eye on that for you, but keep your eyes on the sky by the supper hours for tomorrow for sure and take them seriously. All right, then Thursday, same type of idea, except a little more sunshine possible, and then late day thunderstorms once again. And then by Friday, rain is even possible in the morning. This is a shot at 10 a.m. Friday. So Friday could be an on and off rainy day, and we could get about 5 millimeters of rain from that. So 23 degrees is our high for tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies, late day thunderstorms certainly possible. And we have the chance of late day thunderstorms once again on Thursday, and temperatures similar. Cooler on Friday, on and off rain throughout the day is certainly possible, and then we start to brighten up as we head into the weekend, warm up once again into the 20s for the weekend as well.
I had to mention it. You are sunshine and I'm the blue sky.
Yeah.
Just crossing fingers that more of that will come.
Resembling today.
Absolutely.
Not tomorrow.
Maybe not so much.
Not so much tomorrow. Okay, 22 degrees current temperature. Today's daytime high, which is pretty much where we should be for this time of year, and well below the record of 31.2 for this day. Okay, tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies, and then after 1 in the afternoon, we get into the chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially closer to those supper hours. And then by Thursday, sunshine for much of the day with late day thunderstorms possible. And then by Friday, it looks like an on-off rainy day that rain could even start in the morning. And check out the temperature, 18 degrees by then. So when you look at these next 3, our best chance for brightness and sunshine is Thursday. Cam?
Thanks for that, Danielle.
Okay, Danielle, no complaints about today's weather. I thought it was just a delightful day.
You're right, Ian. It was absolutely delightful. We had a bright day. The winds were relatively calm for much of the day. The winds are picking up a little now. We had a little bit of instability by about 4:30, so a weak thunderstorm pushed through the far north end of the city, as you can see. Now it's out, just a couple little pockets of isolated showers in the far northeast end. All right, it's still an unstable day. We still have the potential for shower and thunderstorm activity here and there. Weak thunderstorm activity if we get it at all. 21 degrees is the temperature right now at the airport, gusting around 30 kilometers per hour. And tomorrow, not as bright. We're looking at a lot of cloud cover, the risk of thunderstorms, especially after 4, and some of those thunderstorms could even come with some medium-sized hail. More details coming up, Ian.
So, Danielle, we're looking ahead to another nice day tomorrow with a bit of a change, maybe more clouds on the horizon.
Yes, it will be less bright tomorrow, more cloud cover, and the thunderstorms that we could get could be a little more intense than what we had today. I'll show you the hour by hour in just a moment, but temperatures have recovered nicely in many areas. Banff, though, still cool at 12. It's 21 in Calgary right now, 24 in Lethbridge and Medicine Hat, and 23 in Brooks and Drumheller. Okay, looking at the maximum wind gust for today just shows you that we had a relatively calm day out there. Yes, it's a little breezy out there right now in Calgary, Pincher Creek, but overall, nothing too crazy with regards to the wind. Now it's going to pick up a little bit for the evening, and then tomorrow it will be a little windy, 40-50 kilometers per hour in the far south end, and then for Calgary up to 40 at times. And when we get the thunderstorms moving through later in the day tomorrow. All right, and this is a look at what's been happening. So we have that instability that's been basically creeping down the foothills here. And we did have a brief little thunderstorm in the north end of the city. And I'm just going to zoom in to show you what's been happening here. So around 4:30 this afternoon, a quick little thunderstorm, no hail with this, a decent downpour, short-lived, brief and out, a little bit of lightning. What's behind it? Not much going on right now, but we have the potential for isolated showers and thunderstorms up until about 10 o'clock tonight. Even we could see a little brief something up until 1 in the morning. Okay, and then we have clouds creeping in through the overnight hours. So mainly cloudy for tomorrow morning in much of southern Alberta. And then here's a look at what could happen for later in the day tomorrow, especially after 4 p.m. Pockets of showers and even thunderstorms just almost as far south as Lethbridge. Likely Lethbridge and south will be in the clear, and then just north of Lethbridge, up Highway 2, up Kiwi 2. We are looking at the potential for thunderstorms, and some of these thunderstorms, because it will be very unstable, could even come with some medium-sized hail. So these are ones, you know, get the car in the garage, that kind of thing. All right, quick look at Thursday. Thursday, we'll see a little more sunshine throughout the day, but then afternoon showers and thunderstorms possible once again. And Friday looks a bit rainy, so even in the morning hours, this is a look at Friday morning, on and off rain is possible, and we could pick up 5 millimeters by then. All right, your Action Furnace 5-day forecast. Here you go, 23 degrees for tomorrow, a lot of cloud cover, late day thunderstorms, a lot of sunshine for Thursday, but late day thunderstorms once again. And Friday will be cooler, rainy at times, but we'll bounce back into the 20s by the weekend. Ian?
Weighing 15 pounds, 10 ounces. He left the hospital wearing 6-month-size clothes and a size 3 diaper. His parents, Stacy and Paul, say although Grayson was born big, his growth slowed down to match other kids his age. They say they're sharing their story to encourage other parents who may face similar experiences.
I have an update 14 pounds too.
14 pounds.
14.
And everything was fine? Childhood was good for him?
Good. Perfect.
There you go.
You guys are stressing me out right now.
Don't worry about it. Well, it's a bachelorette party everyone will remember after the bride's friends surprised her with this. When the blindfold came off, the bride realized all her friends were dressed up as dads who grill. And Dire Straits' hit Money for Nothing completes the retro dad vibe. This happened at a bachelorette get-together on Vancouver Island. Marielle Prue posted it to her Instagram page, where it got more than 300,000 likes.
Wow.
Dads who grill. I think, Glenn, they're making fun of us because we have daughters about that age, and we are dads who grill. So, oh well.
Rain, shine, snow,
Me too. Well, here's something that may give you a greater appreciation of the skills of your local bartender. This was posted only a few days ago on TikTok. The person behind the account calls it pure visual zen. It got 4.4 million likes on TikTok. This TikTok page, by the way, features nothing but ice carving and slicing. Look at that. Yeah, it's shaped like a glass itself.
Satisfying.
Oh, yeah, very impressive. Finally, a rare sight in nature, part of the ritual mating captured live, or the mating ritual, I should say. Don't worry, you won't see anything graphic. Tyrone Peters put up his drone off the coast of Australia and captured several humpback whales in a so-called heat hunt. The male whales are in pursuit of one female. Who knows which one won her over, but it will likely ensure there will be a baby whale weighing about 1.5 tons just less than a year from now. Apparently the gestation period for the humpback is less than a year. Yes. And hey, and we started with a 15-pound baby. We end up with a 1.5-ton baby.
All of that stressing me out, by the way.
It could be worse.
All right, Skywatch weather camera. A beautiful day in Calgary today. The winds for much of the day were relatively calm. It was bright and quiet. And temperatures gone to the 20s and really right where we should be. Not too hot, not too cold. We got to a high of 22 in Calgary today. Out east, they're still dealing with that excessive heat and humidity. So just the air temperature alone in Toronto, 35 degrees. But with the humidity, it felt more like 44. So that's starting to improve and regulate over these next couple of days. And we've improved, so we've gotten warmer, and we're now where we should be. We'll be around where we should be for the next couple of days. All right, a little bit of instability. We had a quick little thunderstorm, weak thunderstorm in the north end of Calgary. This one right here, just outside of Red Deer near Caroline, did spark up an Environment Canada severe thunderstorm warning, but this cell is now weakening, but it was producing some potentially Toonie-size hail. Okay, and then a little bit of instability in the mountains here. We still have the potential for an isolated shower or thunderstorm right up until 1 a.m., but it's not that unstable, so it would be weak if we get it at all. For tomorrow, Red Deer, 23 degrees. Rocky Mountain House is where we have a potential thunderstorm activity, and these are the other areas. Olds down through Calgary, High River, even Coronation, maybe Drumheller, Crowsnest Pass down through Pincher Creek is our most likely spots for thunderstorm activity. Even Brooks could see some of that as well. All right, your 24-hour forecast for Calgary brought to you by Action Furnace. Fix right or it's free. Tomorrow will be more unstable. So 22 is a high, more cloud cover throughout the day, and by the afternoon hours, a pretty good chance of seeing showers and thunderstorm activity. Ian?
I'll be out there.
Yeah, I bet. And a 14-year-old as well.
Isn't that incredible? This is her third one she's played in, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, bright future for her. Okay, Danielle, we had a lot of fog early this morning, but it burned off eventually.
A lot of fog. Fog advisory was in place, Calgary and areas to the west of Calgary. So we won't have to deal with fog, but tomorrow won't be as bright. Just keep that in mind. A good amount of cloud cover, and then after 4 p.m. we get into the chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of these thunderstorms could actually be a little more intense, certainly a little more intense than today, and even some medium-sized hail possible. So if you have a garage and you have a car, you know, put those two together. Okay, 23 degrees is our high, though, for tomorrow, and then more sunshine expected for Thursday, with, again, late day thunderstorms possible. Kind of the story this week. Weather Window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And Brian Rushfelt sent this in from Rocky Ridge in the northwest. So he saw the fog. we all saw that fog, and at times up to zero visibility.
Yeah, it was quite thick indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.